If you would have told me that the fourth and fifth film in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise weren't the wackiest of the franchise, I wouldn't have believed you. However, I watched the sixth film this evening, The Final Nightmare, and I was proven wrong. This film took wacky to a whole nother level. I will say though, I'm not going to put this film as the worst because this film had a lot of potential. It had potential in the twist reveal that it had going for it. However, because more time was spent on other things versus that one thing, I felt like it isn't as great as it could have been. Now, I do like that this film gave us finally the origin of Freddy, what happened to him, what led him to do what he did, and now to what he does. Can I spoil what that twist is? I guess if you haven't watched the film for whatever reason, go watch the film and then come back, okay? So the twist reveal that Freddy has a child and that child is now the protagonist of the film, it adds to the lore. It felt kind of random though. And again, I wish that the film would have dived deeper into it. I wish that more focus would have been put on it versus it sort of feels like the film maybe tackled it for about maybe 40 minutes, I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was a little bit more, but it just didn't feel like it was enough. The reason I feel like this film is the wackiest of the three last films that I've watched, 4, 5, and 6, is because I feel that the way that both Carlos and Spencer go out, it just felt so cartoony, so campy. I will say though, it made me laugh, so I'll give it points for that. I found it interesting that Freddy vs. Jason actually takes an element of this film, which is being able to grab Freddy and bring him outside of the dream. I thought that was a pretty cool touch. I think it was a great way to end the film and get you to the final act of it. And the final act, while again campy, while cartoony, I think it was cool. I wish by the end though, because his daughter takes the glove, I wish that after she says her final line, I wish they maybe would have given us a hint of her still holding the glove, or maybe everyone turns around and she takes the glove out. I wish she would have done something more, but just it ending on Freddy's gone, it kind of felt anticlimactic. I'm wondering if they truly had no more plans for this franchise. However, I do know that there are 2 other films, not including Freddy vs. Jason, and obviously the reboot is one of them, and I know that that reboot's not beloved. It's actually hated, so there's that. Something else that I've really enjoyed about this film, and it's the same thing that I've enjoyed about all of the past films, is the practical effects. I think the way that Freddy goes about doing things to his victims and what occurs to them, I think it's very creative. I think the way that they accomplish it is very creative. So definitely points for that. But again, this film left much to be desired. Wish that they would have gave us a little bit more. Now, I don't know what Wes Craven's A New Nightmare consists of. I sort of read the description that Amazon Prime gives, which is that Freddy goes and starts going after the real actress that plays Nancy. Spoiler, Nancy's coming back for the next film, which I'm happy for because I love Nancy. But I know that it doesn't touch anything to do with this film. So I do wish that this film would have had more of a, I guess, a follow-up or something of that sort. But nonetheless, I had fun with it. I did laugh with this film. It's not the worst in the franchise, like I said before, but it left me wanting more. I am curious to hear what you guys think about this film. Is it possibly the worst for some of you guys? Possibly not. Where do you guys have it ranked? And share your thoughts on it. And as always, you guys, thank you so much.